My child, do you know how great my Father is? Do you feel the weight of His glory and the depth of His love for you? I walked among you to reveal this greatness, not only in power and miracles, but in love, mercy, and truth. Let me tell you now, in my own words, how great our God is. In the beginning, before time was counted, I was with the Father. John chapter 1 verses 1 to 2. All things were created through me. The galaxies were stretched out by His word. The seas were placed where He commanded. The mountains bowed in reverence at His voice. You see the stars above. Each one was placed by His hand, and yet He calls you by name. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 1. That is the greatness of our God. I came not to make you fear Him, but to show you how deeply you are loved. For my Father so loved the world that He sent me, not to condemn it, but to save it. John chapter 3 verses 16 to 17. And when I walked among you, when I touched the blind and they saw, when I raised the dead and calmed the storms, it wasn't only power you saw. It was compassion. It was the heartbeat of God reaching out to a broken world. Let me remind you of how He moves in quiet strength. Remember Elijah, the prophet waited for God to appear in wind, earthquake, and fire, but he came in a gentle whisper. 1 Kings chapter 19 verses 11 to 12. This is our God, mighty enough to split seas, yet tender enough to whisper to your soul. And my Father is not far from you. He is not distant, cold, or indifferent. He is near to the broken-hearted. Psalm chapter 34 verse 18. When you cry, He hears. When you fall, He is there. Every tear you shed is counted. Every longing of your heart, He knows it even before you speak it. Psalm chapter 139 verses 1 to 4. How great is a God who listens like this. You may wonder, but Lord, why suffering? Why waiting? Why silence? Let me speak truth to your heart. I too cried in Gethsemane. I too felt sorrow. I too prayed, let this cup pass from me. Matthew chapter 26 verse 39. But I trusted my Father's will, because I knew, beyond pain, there is purpose. Beyond the cross, there is resurrection. And that same power that raised me from the grave now lives in you. Romans chapter 8 verse 11. Don't you see? Our God is not just the Creator. He is the Resurrector. What is dead, He can bring back to life. What is lost, He can restore. What is broken, He can redeem. Do you remember the woman who touched the edge of my cloak? She didn't shout. She didn't ask. She believed. And she was healed. Because faith moves the heart of God. Luke chapter 8 verses 43 to 48. Great is the Lord, not only because He heals bodies, but because He restores dignity. When I forgave the woman caught in adultery, I didn't just say, "Go and sin no more." I removed her shame, lifted her eyes, and gave her a new beginning. John chapter 8 verses 1 to 11. That's greatness, not just to judge with justice, but to restore with mercy. Oh, how my Father rejoices over one lost soul returning home. Like the father of the prodigal, He runs to meet you. Luke chapter 15. He doesn't wait with folded arms. He celebrates. He sings over you. He prepares a feast when others expect punishment. You may look at the world and ask, where is God? But I tell you, He is in every act of love, every moment of forgiveness, every cry for justice, every breath of hope. Even when you don't feel Him, He is upholding the universe by His word. Hebrews chapter 1 verse 3. He never sleeps. He never stops working. How great is our God! He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews chapter 13 verse 8. In a world of shifting shadows, He is constant. You can build your life upon His promises, because He cannot lie. Titus chapter 1 verse 2. If He said He'll never leave you, then He won't. If He said you are loved, then you are. If He said you are forgiven, then you are washed clean. My child, even my silence is filled with love. Even my delay is loaded with purpose. I am with you. I will never abandon you. This is the greatness of God. Not only that He rules the heavens, but that He walks with you in the valley. When I said, I am the good shepherd, John chapter 10 verse 11, I meant it. I don't abandon the weak. I search for the one who wandered. I carry the injured. I defend the helpless. My sheep know my voice, and if you listen now, you will hear me calling you by name. And one day, I will return. Every eye will see. Every knee will bow. Every tongue will confess that I am Lord, to the glory of my Father. Philippians chapter 2 verses 10 to 11. But until then, I am not absent. I have sent my Spirit, the Comforter, the Counselor, to be with you and in you. John chapter 14 verses 16 to 17. You are never alone. Child, lift your eyes. See the beauty of creation, the cross that purchased your life, the empty tomb that speaks victory. Let every mountain remind you of His majesty. Let every storm point you to His peace. Let every trial teach you that greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. 1 John chapter 4 verse 4. Let the praises of your lips and the trust in your heart declare, how great is our God. Quote, sing it in your suffering. Declare it in your waiting. Whisper it through tears. For even then, especially then, He is near. And I, Jesus, the Son, will never let you go. I have written your name on the palms of my hands. Isaiah chapter 49 verse 16. I bore your shame. I conquered your grave. I know your story, and I'm not finished with you yet. So trust in me. Rest in me. Follow me. Because how great is our God. So great, that He chose you.